He's a photographer.
Might buy it from him.
I
What did
mean,
he say?
I haven't reached out. Yeah,
He got good work?
he's not bad. Yeah,
Really?
he was,
That new invoice you got me, that's all I owe?
yep,
Always got to owe the man.
always.
What do you think about, Kris, even if we were to give, I read somewhere before, if everyone had equal amounts of money starting today, it would all end up in the hands of the people that know how to manage it. Is that true?
Oh, I think so. I think so. I was having a similar conversation with a friend this morning, and he was using the reference of people living in government-assisted housing, and he was talking about how frustrating it was that it becomes generational.
I promise you that's true. I got 3 generations, man. They'll go there, they'll stay with me, and then their daughters will call me and I'll give them a house.
Right. So what he was saying is that he has a friend, good friend of his, and he makes a good living, but he's not motivated to do much more because his monthly is so low.
That'll kill you.
So he makes plenty, but because his overhead is so low, he feels like the rest of it is disposable.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what, Kris? If you don't have anything like what you're doing with your principal, if you don't have anything, I remember when I didn't have any, like having money and no place to put that shit. I mean, it's just
I know.
It's frustrating, man. Like I know if I have some extra cash, I know to put it on my principal. You know, what? Let me ask you, what about you, man? I mean,
I'm doing it every Monday on my personal mortgage. 125 every Monday.
I love it. I can picture you driving to the bank now. I can see you like, this is what we do. This is, dude, this is going to change your life. I'm sorry, man. Round up. Greetings. This is Kris Haskins with the realestateroundup.com. Today, Kris calls me as he so commonly does and frequently calls me about different deals he's doing to just kind of run it, just to talk about business. I think that hopefully that I magnetize his brain as much as he magnetizes his mind. Chris Birch in Maryland. What up?
What's up, sir?
You in PG County?
PG County, yep.
Robin said she got her eye on you. She got her eye on you, Kris.
Uh-oh.
She said she watching you. Robin, you got to keep your eye on Kris. I don't want him to be up there taking advantage of nobody.
Never that.
Kris, you got this deal. You bought it. Tell me about it quickly so we can let the rounduppers round up. We're talking about lease options, which is your boy's favorite. Kris talking about owner financing and lease options. So we'll see how this deal is panning out. Hit it.
Yeah. So looks like we froze here, Kris.
Oh no. Let's see.
All right, we're back.
Yeah.
Who knows? Single family row home in the city of Baltimore.
Mm-hmm.
What we're talking about. It is a. See, I could. Let me give you a
screen. Yeah, I can't wait till you round up. This is when we did the video, right?
Yep.
Round up. Wait until you see this house. It is going to blow your mind. Now I got a media team, so we can get videos cranking out faster.
Cool.
Is that a mustache you're growing in today?
No, it's a shadow.
Oh. Robin, what business are you in, Robin? Most of my businesses. She must be an entrepreneur too. That's a cool picture you got there. Almost like a exotic color. I don't know, the little filter you got on there. What you doing? You bringing it up?
Yeah.
Round up. The Kris can't do. He is a super entrepreneur, but he can only do one thing at a time.
I got two hands like everybody else.
Bear with them. Are we freezing, Kris?
Yeah, we are.
What's going on?
All right, you got that?
You freezing, Kris. That's what it is. You're on your side. Maybe I need to kick you out. Come back in.
Okay.
You got to click share screen. You got to click it twice, then apply.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she in real estate too. Oh man, no filter. Good Lord, Robin, that is a wonderful picture. Whew.
All right, you got that?
Got it. Look, yep.
So it looks good, right?
One could possibly think that it might be look good. Yeah, you're right.
But if you jump on the inside,
that's downstairs, isn't it?
Yep. That's looking from the front door coming in.
This thing was a serious hazard to your health. Serious hazard to your health. But you picked this up for what? You want to talk the numbers while you're going over it?
Sure. Picked it up for $27,500.
Let's rewind a little bit. I want you to just give me a brief description, Kris, as we pull up to this property. Tell me about the feel as you're not on the whole area, but just your street as you're pulling up, regarding what it feels like, the atmosphere.
It is inner city.
Inner city like Manhattan?
Inner city like the west side of Baltimore.
Kris, for people that live not in Baltimore and don't have any idea, how do you mean?
So this neighborhood is transitioning. It's a middle-class neighborhood that has seen better times, but it is literally right off of the main corridor. When we were there a couple of weeks back, you drive around the corner and you can see the baseball stadium, the football stadium, the shops, the waterfront, everything. And it's 4 blocks away.
So 25 you're in it for?
27.5, yep.
75, okay. All right. What you got? So you're in it for 27.5 plus closing costs, what? 29?
Basically 30, yeah.
30. All right.
Yep.
So you did your magic marketing. You have a tenant buyer, or you have someone. Tell me about your buyer.
Yeah. So I got a message this morning, someone inquiring about what I had posted online. They wanted to find out, one, I had posted it as a $3,000 non-refundable down payment. And they wanted to confirm what the $3,000 was. Messaged them back, explained basically the $3,000 is a down payment, and then they need to discuss with me what they felt comfortable with on a monthly payment. What would be reasonable for them?
So basically, you gave them the opportunity to tell you.
I don't want to tell them a price and then they say, well, that's ridiculous, I can't afford it. But at the same time, I want them to be comfortable for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And I want to still see if the number makes sense for me too.
Gotcha. And when you said that, Kris, what did they say?
He says, well, I saw the condition. So before we discussed the number, we discussed the property condition. So I had posted those photos so that someone doesn't have a misconception that this house is inhabitable from day one. I mean, there's nothing. It's a shell with an electrical panel. You know,
unbelievable.
Yeah,
a shell with an electrical panel. Yeah. Kris, you didn't feel bad about marketing this to people to buy it from you? A lot of people say, how dare you? You're just taking advantage of people, Kris. You're just selling them ugly houses.
How do you think I bought it? The person I bought it from sold it to me the same way. It is what it is. What do you want to do?
I like that attitude. So basically, you didn't really care.
It didn't bother me. I mean, I'm looking for a specific type of person that actually wants to get into this property at a reasonable price, do all the work. They might be a contractor. They might be a home improvement guy. You know, we just sold one last Thursday to a guy. It's a similar scenario. I bought it. I didn't really want it, so I just remarketed the property. And I had a guy who does home improvement contact me and say he's been paying the rent for 3 of his employees, been sending some other landlord money, and he said I can just buy this house. My guys are going to fix it up. Then my guys are going to rent it from me.
Nice.
You know,
Can't beat that.
no.
Okay, walk me down this negotiation, if you will. I feel like we kind of got right to it when we talk on the phone, but
Yeah.
I want to kind of go.
So he says that he thinks 1,000 a month is going to be what he could afford. I didn't say anything.
Wow,
He
Kris.
offered 1,000.
$1,000 a month. What did your stomach say? I mean, what? Just tell me when he said that, man. What were you thinking?
That's what the redone properties in that neighborhood are renting for.
Golly. Unbelievable, Kris.
But talking with him, the reason why he said that, I think he's a little smarter than I'd give him credit. Because he then said, if I were to pay 1,000 a month, how fast could I pay off what you want to sell it for?
Ooh.
He's already calculating down the road.
Oh.
He's trying to figure out how can I get to it quicker? How can I get to acquiring it?
You're right. Say that again. I like that line. Y'all better. Wow. Yeah, he's a master. Hit that again.
He offered the 1,000, but when we were talking, he wanted to know if he pays the 1,000 every month, how fast will he be able to pay off the sale of this property? How quickly could he get to paying off 100% of the principal that I'm looking for?
But did y'all even get to a price yet?
We didn't. He just wanted to know if he pays 1,000 a month, how fast could he pay down what we want for the property?
Yeah, he's a beast. Whoever that dude is,
Ryan is thinking 36 months, 48 months, 60 months, whatever he's thinking. And he could be, I really don't know. We talked twice this morning just by text. But he might be, for all I know, he might be trying to get in there, get it fixed up as quick as possible and sublease it. I have no idea what his intentions are, but he's thinking ahead.
He sounds like a guy that's got some cash flow, but it doesn't have large chunks.
So he does, because he made the statement. If I were to give you 48,000 today, would that take care of the property?
Is that after you told him how much you wanted?
No, we didn't discuss a price. He asked if he were to pay 48. He said, I have 48. Would that pay off the property?
Damn. This dude is serious business.
Yeah.
Must be a contractor.
But he went back on it and said that, as I think about it, I'm going to need some of that capital to fix the house.
He's right.
Which is true.
Might have been talking a little too fast. Well, you know how we get.
I think he was feeling me out. He doesn't know who I am. I'm just some guy on the internet that posted a property. He don't.
You could be fake.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
How fast could I pay it down? I'm going to use that one. Damn, that is pretty damn good. How fast?
If I could pay you off today, what would you want? Yeah, that's basically what he said.
That's nice, man. Yeah, he know what he's doing. Okay, so we're going back at the dance, if you will.
Yep.
So you agree to a price based on what?
So I said initially, I didn't use his 48, but I said, well, let me backtrack, because he's telling me the capital he's working with. Let me backtrack. So if we did a principal only 1,000 a month for 48 months, that's his number.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not willing to finance some guy for 4 years for principal only, because I would have just, as he said, I would have just sold it to him just flat out.
Now, where did you come up with this principal only payment from? Because that's another master move.
Mm-hmm.
That's a master move right there.
So what
Did
he
he come up with that?
No. So, well, sort of. So
Okay.
he said, if I were to give you the non-refundable down payment now, would that make my balance 45?
45,000.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But now over what term and at what rate?
Gotcha. That's what he wants, a term and a rate.
Yep.
Round up, if you're just joining us, Kris and I are just going over the differences between lease option and owner financing. Kris has a deal just came in, and we wanted to just kind of get your take on what you think about the difference in the two. Because we talked earlier, but I took Kris off the phone and brought him on my channel because I thought this was something that you guys could benefit from. Thank you for sharing, Kris.
Yeah, definitely.
So go.
So I went back and pulled up the old trusty calculator, and I said, well, I am taking a risk. I don't know who this guy is. Yes, he's saying all the right things. He's bringing up and using terminology that says to me he kind of might know what he's doing. It doesn't sound like a true tenant occupant who's saying how much is my rent and whatnot. I did share with him the great part about doing a transaction like this is not only will it be your property, but while you're working and improving this property, all the repairs, all the maintenance is his.
He understood that.
He understood that. Yep. He
wanted to make sure of that.
Yep. Yep. And it's great because as you see with the pictures we just shared, there's nothing to maintain anyways. There's no appliance to go bad or toilet to get stopped up. It's not even there. So I did the old trusty calculator, and if we take the price he mentioned, which was 48, you subtract out the non-refundable down payment, you got a $45,000 principal.
Yep.
Which I'm comfortable with. And I said, well, let's do it. He said 48 months. I said, well, let's do 5 years. Let's just put it in black and white, 5 years. And I put an interest rate at 8%.
Mm-hmm.
We have yearly property tax is about $2,200 a year.
Mm-hmm.
We have insurance is about $1,500 a year.
So that's what I'm knock off. Let's just say insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, insurance $1,500. Oh, is that because of the area?
It's the type of coverage that we have on it.
What kind of coverage you have?
I mean, it's basically general liability, but I think the zip code really changes the rates.
Redlined, probably, or whatever you call it.
Yeah, because the same zip code that this property's in is in a really, really nice area, and then half of it is kind of starting to become a little bit better.
I like it, Kris. Okay, and this is a Facebook ad you put.
Yep.
They didn't ask you for the rent amount, or did you put $1 or what? Or did you put the?
No, I put up there. I can read exactly how I posted it.
Why not? Share with the Roundup crew.
Right.
Jamal, yeah, he wants to know if it's from a Craigslist. It was Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So all I put up there was about this property, 2-bed, 2-bath, 980 square feet, looking to buy, but tired of kissing up to the banks or don't qualify. We don't care about credit or income. This is an opportunity to make this house your own. It needs a full renovation, but the bones are great. All brick, single family home in the heart of Pigtown, Baltimore City. We will owner finance the purchase with a $3,000 down payment. You set the terms.
Mm-hmm.
And
I love it.
It's real generic.
They don't require you to put the rent in there. You can leave it blank in Facebook Marketplace.
So what I did is I marked it as home for sale, and the dollar amount $3,000.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, you put it in the for sale section.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you got 8%. Go ahead. Now, what do you tell me where you at?
8%. So on a 5-year note,
Damn.
That's going to make his mortgage, his rent, $1,160.
I'm going to go to my AM table.
Yep.
So we got 45,000. Loan amount 8%. 5 years, right?
5 years. Yep. 8%. And I included the property tax and insurance in that. So it's actually 45 plus the 2,200 tax and the 1,500 insurance.
Yep. So round up. This is what Kris is looking at. If I can open this up. So basically, 912 is going to be your P and I.
Mm-hmm.
So you got what, another 180 and 200 in taxes and insurance.
Taxes is 183. Insurance is 125.
Damn, that is sick high. Why are the taxes $183 a month, Kris? That taxes should be like $10 a month or something like that.
Well, you got to call the comptroller of Maryland on that one.
You're probably going to lose.
You will.
I tried 3 times. I've lost every time.
My mortgage at home in D.C., every year I get the statement in October and I send in the letter of contest, and every year they say, no, we think it's right. But I figure at least for the last 3 years, I'll keep contesting it. Maybe 1 year it'll go down.
So this what you got, 912?
Is that inclusive or no?
No, this PI.
Yeah. Yep.
So you got another 250.
About 250 in tax and insurance. Yep.
I can't believe the taxes are that high. I need to stop complaining about my little. What are the taxes on the house if it's fixed up, Kris?
Probably 2,500.
That's sad. That is so sad. What are they doing to those poor people in Baltimore?
Yeah, but now what they do have up there, and I haven't done it yet. Another investor up there I went out to lunch with about a month ago. They have a tax abatement program, but you have to use this attorney who knows the system and how to do it. I heard it costs around like $1,200 for his due diligence, but it'll put a 10-year tax abatement on your property of about 20% of wherever you started from. So
might be worth it.
That might be worth it. Yeah.
Okay, so you're there. You got the 3,000 down, 4,500 a month, 1,150 a month. Tell me why you did this. I guess I wanted to know, why would you do this as opposed to a lease option?
It's me calculating what strategy makes the most sense.
So you're gonna give him the deed or what?
No, I don't plan to. No.
Okay. What are you thinking regarding that?
I don't. So he didn't bring it up. I'm not going to bring it up. I would just enter into
contract.
In a sense, a residential lease with option.
Well, the problem with leases and options, they don't have percentages. You can't. There is no place, but you can do a land contract. I mean, land contract will let you do that.
That's true.
I got one of those too. You need one of those.
That's true.
So what?
It's all true. I mean, we're talking about something that transpired 2 hours ago. I mean, when you go live, you go live. I'm
glad. So let me ask you, would you be open to doing a lease option with him, or you would like to do a fully amortized thing?
No, I would do lease option.
That way you can just make it a lease. Easy to get them out.
Yep. Yeah, it's still Baltimore City, still 60 to 90 days from my understanding. Yeah, there's so much going on in the circuit court there. It's the time frame. Yeah. Just to get the date, just to get your first hearing, for them to maybe come in and try to show or document why they're able to stay there.
Yeah, you never know.
And then you get another date 60 days from now.
So you're going to be giving him. Does it matter to you that he gets a rent credit every month, or for me, when I do rent credits, we may give him $50, maybe. But it sounds like your guy wants to really. He sounds like a real person that's gonna want principal pay down based on what you told me. Yeah, I think he does. Yeah, I think he does. Do that on an option though. You can give him a credit every month. That's true.
So yeah, if we did that, if you do 11, 1159, 60 months, it's about $67,000.
Well, you got to. Well, I got 9. Well, let's take out the taxes and
All
insurance.
right, let's take that out. Yeah, so you're at 912. 50, almost 55,000.
So 55.
Take out 30.
15.
Yeah.
Plus the 3.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So you're at a 5-year net of about 27.
30, 40, 50. That's right. 27.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you double your money.
Yep.
Which ain't bad. The only thing I'm thinking about is I'm like, do I want to? I don't even know if it's a difference, Kris, with the lease option and the land contract. You're giving them a monthly credit.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care? See, what I don't want him to do is cash you out early.
Right.
What do you think about that? He says, you know what? I just got a lump sum of money, or do you even care? You might not even care.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, obviously, I'd love to see the loan come to the full term.
Yeah.
But I mean, all right, let's do that. Let's say he 2 years from now wants to cash me out.
Yep.
Right. So we're at 912 times 24.
Well, I got 300 of that. I got on my AM table. I've got 300 a month starting out for principal. Hold on. I'm sorry, man. A portion of that is principal.
All right.
I just closed the damn AM table.
Gotcha.
8%. 8%, man, is phenomenal. Principal is 600 a month starting out.
You can still make 15 grand in 2 years.
Yeah. So that's 600, and you're making 6.
Or was it 14,400?
6 times 12. Let's just say 600 a month times 12. I don't know what that is. $7,000 a year. Oh, that's right. He'll pay you off the total amount they borrowed. Mm-hmm. That's right. You're right. Times 2 plus. Well, you're making. Let's do this. So you're making 300 a month interest. Let's just say 300 times 12.
So that's 36.
Times 2.
72.
Plus 48,000. 55 minus 30. You're still making 25,000 in 2 years.
Yeah.
I guess you can't lose. You don't lose. Round up.
Not
the bank. Go ahead.
Not when you think about it like a bank, you don't lose.
You can't. Yeah, the banks never lose. I promise you. Even when you think they lose,
they don't lose.
They're not losing. I like either way, Kris. I'm good with it. I would prefer a lease option because I'm gonna get that set payment.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna calculate all this interest and principal and all of it. I'll deal with all that. But then I'm thinking, but you're still open to either one, right? This is so fresh. You're down with either one of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to calculate what is the strongest strategy.
Highest and best.
Yeah.
Nice. Round up. So Kris, he's open to both of them. I would prefer a lease option, but if he does own a finances, that's cool too. The problem with that, you got to deal with AM tables, and then when you go to closing, you got to have all this stuff, which is not bad.
Mm-hmm.
You're talking money, my friend.
Well, I mean, everything that everyone told me that I couldn't do, land contract, buying a house in a trust, selling a house in a trust.
Wow.
Well, in the last 3 months, we've done all of them. And
ugly house.
Ugly, yeah. So
no risk.
Nope. And everybody said, well, what happens if you write a contract, you give the title company earnest money, and then you can't close? I'm like, well, then they just give you your deposit back. There's no risk. Title company's not going to go on the hook and close something that's not going to be able to be recorded. So you got nothing to worry about.
Well, not only not recorded, you have to get title insurance, right? They're not going to give you title insurance on it.
That's true.
That's nice. Well, Kris, thank you for sharing with that today so much.
Yeah.
Round up, Kris Birch, PG County.
You got it. You got it. Baltimore City, too.
Baltimore City. Why not? Yeah, I'm coming up there. Baltimore, we're on the way up there. All right. That's all I have for you, Kris.
All right. Sounds good. Oh, you know what?
What?
Since we're here, run back here.
Go ahead. Round up. We're working on Millionaire Playbook on the way. Kris and I are diligently working on this book. It'll be done in about a week. Bringing it to you. You better have a playbook you can put in your back pocket when you travel. You need to have it right there. Different sections. Go ahead, Kris.
I was going to show you without putting anybody on full blast. Is that the gold you want?
I like. Yeah, I'm not. You know what? I don't need the. I love it. Man. You know what? Those signs are. I don't need the zip code, Kris. You can make that 498 real big.
Okay.
Not zip code.
Area code.
Yeah. Down here, people don't care.
Yeah.
That's right. You got your signs. Kris is the man that does the signs. I love it. Oh my goodness. Look at that. We might as well. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Look at you, Kris. You just too much, dog.
Yeah.
Too much, man. Damn. True entrepreneur.
Yeah, man. We're back here printing all sorts of stuff.
Flea market.
Yep.
So I saw your email said you are a union printer.
We are.
What does that mean?
So I guess more back in the 50s and 60s, it was very, very popular for a lot of politicians, especially on the Democratic side, to use shops that paid fair wages. So when those shops unionized and demanded fair wages, they issue this little print bug. It's a little indicia that goes on the print work to basically show politicians' constituents that he is using a fair labor facility. So we join the union, I pay fair labor rates, and we get political print.
Nice.
Yep.
Damn. You're a beast. All right. That's all I got. Round up. Make sure you subscribe, like the content, and we'll see you soon.
You got it. Oh, and I'm launching, or not launching, have launched YouTube. So follow me as I go riding through PG County and Baltimore City and other places. And Kris will be with us sometimes as well.
Yeah. What is your name of your channel, Kris?
My name. You look under my name and search Kris Birch Entrepreneur Strategies.
Entrepreneur Strategies. Nice. Yeah. Nice. Okay. And if anybody wants to get some signs, what is that thing? Is it printequity.com?
Printequity.com. Yep.
You got a special for my round-uppers?
Yep. They get 100 full color signs for $125.
Nice. Round up. We negotiated that for you. So get your signs. Full price for your house. Shit works.
Yep.
It works. All right. Round up. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.
All right. See ya.